You're back with Larry Wood, and we're going to talk about the stimulus package. Almost day 40 of Obama's presidency, and I really want him to succeed. But I look at FDR and the failures that they had with the money. And you know, I'm taking a look at the Europeans and how they're struggling with the money. And what we need to look at is with the stimulus package, and we're going to discuss my stimulus package earlier and why it will not fail and why the math is perfect, is that I understand they want the government to spend money, the government to get involved, the government to push our economics because we're not buying. There's several reasons why we're not buying. And I take a look at USA Today and they explain it beautifully. Banks lost $26.2 billion in the fourth quarter. That's billion dollars. They're talking $780 billion plus dollars, up to $3 trillion is what I read in the weekend report in the Wall Street Journal I have here. $780 billion from what I read actually equals $1 million a day that you could spend for 2,000 years. $1 million, 2,000 years. Give me a break. All right, so how can we help? How can we win? Because you know what? The way this is going, Obama may be a one-hit wonder. And he needs to trust the people. That's what Reagan said. I trust the people. Yes, we need infrastructure work. Yes, we need to get, let's talk about air traffic control. Everybody needs to get onto digital. And why is it pushed back to 2015? We have very competent companies here in the United States. You know what? Cut the United States into 4 pieces of the pie. Give each one of those companies those 4 pieces. Bingo, bango. Thousands of people working in the high-tech technology industry, safer air travel. Let's get on. You know what? In this world of change that Obama's talking about, he needs me to be the change czar. I volunteer my services as the change czar for Obama because the people he has circling him are not giving him the best information. Banks lost $26.2 billion. Changing nation's course. Good job by USA Today spelling it out. Wall Street Journal, weekend edition. Economy worse fall since 1982. And you know, back in this article here talking about banks' losses, I was amazed. In fact, I just about jumped out of my seatbelt sitting there in first class flying on the plane this week. That's why you haven't heard from me sooner. But flying in the plane this week, and then bam, I read, what is it? Merrill Lynch is going to give somebody a bonus. You know, I'm happy that someone has the education to earn $700,000 in America as an annual income, plus a bonus. With my money, with your money, they're going to give this individual a bonus. I was happy to hear that Wells Fargo is suspending all bonuses. Bravo for not spending the taxpayer money. I'd rather see my neighbors get that bonus money. I'd rather see the young couple who are married, starting a family, just got out of college, have their jobs and their careers, and they're swamped with this crazy 8% federal loan interest on education loans. It's my money. It's your money. They're loaning back to us, and they're charging us these ridiculous fees. All right. Before I get too crazy and go on with what I read here and the crazy things, the dangers of turning inward and what's going on out there in the world and holding on for dear life in Time Magazine and this great article here in the U.S. News. A very flattering picture of Mr. President Obama and the First Lady. But, you know, America's next stimulus plan. You know what? I can't be the only one reading this material. Where are his circle of friends? All right, let's get to my stimulus plan. $1 million in vouchers, not cash, to every single American. My buddy Dwight there in Crestview, Florida. We were talking about this last week. His daughter Jessie is 5 years old, just had her ears pierced. A real thrill there in the family. And he was telling me, Larry, how's this work for Jess? And I'll tell you how it works. Jess isn't going to cash in for a while. She's 5 years old. But that educational fund money is put in the bank for her, that $100,000 voucher. That means that of the 300 million Americans, we have roughly 141 to 146 million working. Those are the individuals who are going to take these vouchers. The housing voucher, $250,000. How's it work? Not everybody's going to cash in $250,000. For every married couple, that's one voucher. For single people, they each get a $250,000 voucher towards the purchase of a home. Bam! It goes right into over 140 million people's pocketbooks. They start 140 plus million people start spending that $250,000. But it's not all going to be $250,000. For me and my wife, that $250,000 would be $166,000. And bam, my mortgage is taken care of, but I still have to work because I have to pay property taxes and insurance. So it's not going to kill the job market. It's going to alleviate how this crazy spending went on. But we still need it to go on. So how do we balance it? Well, how we balance it is we say that $250,000 one-time lifetime voucher for housing is available to those at 25 years old and older. That $100,000 for education is available at 18 years and older. But not everybody's going to cash in. We have people in nursing homes that aren't going to use that money. We have retirees that aren't interested in using that money. So are all 300 million Americans going to use that money? No. But those who want to use it, there it is. Because I tell you what, state colleges are getting outrageous, where you got to go borrow this money and you're crazy in debt. And we need doctors, and we need lawyers and chiropractors, and we need machinists, and we need engineers, and we need teachers. What is going on? And we need the best law enforcement we can. We have to educate them. Yeah, the people in prisons have money coming to them for education. All right, so we have the voucher, $250,000 for housing. $100,000 for wellness checks. You know, that includes physical as well as mental. And that is for your annual physical, right, to go get checked up. If that includes the dentist and the chiropractor, bam. And then there's another $100,000 per American towards the purchase of insurance. Let's keep the private sector in there. And that'll eliminate when we're having these issues here with Medicaid and Medicare. And then, are you ready for more? Well, you'll have to stay tuned because a little more is coming. And don't forget, email thewhitehouse.gov. Have everybody at the White House inundated with whitehouse.gov. Send the link to the YouTube shop. Talk to you soon. Win with Wood.